Hey there, everybody. It's Michaela from Smarter Intervention, and I'm just here today to walk you through how to play our online interactive games. Now, with our sessions, we've always loved using games as both a great way to review different concepts with our students and to keep them engaged. I love when they're playing a game and they don't think they're learning, but it offers a great way for us to take data, make sure that they're getting the concepts, pull in any past review. Games are just a great way to really take your sessions to that next level. Now that we're seeing students strictly online, we did want to make sure that we had online compatible games, both for our private practice, as well as to offer you for your online sessions as well. So today we're going to walk through our CK game, and you'll see that we have our game board here. Now the game board itself will not move in PowerPoint, but the 4 game pieces here can. So let's say you're playing one-on-one with a student. You can both pick colors and slide them over to the start space. If you're playing with a larger group, you can use all of these pieces as well. Now, each of our games will have directions on them, whether that's down here or up by the title. In this one, since kick is our key word for CK, we are trying to kick the soccer ball all the way through. So if they land on a soccer ball, they get to jump ahead 2 spaces. Now, again, different games will have different directions. So some might say, if you land on an icon, jump back a space, or jump forward 2 or 3 spaces. They're all a little bit different to keep things fresh and engaging again, so just be sure you read those directions. Once you're ready to get started, we recommend pulling up an online dice roller. So this is the one we use. All we do is Google dice roller. And then in Zoom, we'll share our screen or our desktop so that students can see both. If you can give them screen control, you can have them roll the die. If not, you can just go ahead and click it yourself. And I rolled a 2. So I'll come back to this game, assuming I'm yellow, I'll move 1, 2, and I landed on the word locks. So I'll then have to tap out and read the word x. So I get locks. With some of my students, I will make them follow a rule where they have to read the word correctly in order to stay on that space. I don't do that for all of my students, especially not if it's a brand new rule, but I do have some kiddos that at this point in their intervention with me, they have all of the skills to tap out the words, blend the sounds together, and read it correctly. Their biggest battle right now is that they're going way too fast and guessing at words. So by saying, I need to hear you tap out the word and you need to read it correctly, it's a great way to help slow them down and force them into that strategic, okay, I'm gonna tap it out and blend it instead of just looking and guessing, because that's typically when they'll get it wrong. Again, if I'm working with this kiddo that I know doesn't quite have the concept just yet, I might not give that rule because that would cause frustration and it's not setting them up to succeed. So use your judgment, you know your kiddo's best, and see what you want to do there. Okay, now that it's player 2's turn, we're going to go back to the dice roller, and roll again. And they get a 5. So they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since they landed on the soccer ball, based on the directions, they're going to jump ahead 2 more spaces. 1, 2. And they'll have to read the word. Slack. If you don't want your students to have to tap out every single sound, you can tell them just to read it. If you're working on tapping out the sounds, you can absolutely make that a rule. It really just depends, again, on where your kiddos are at. These games are a great way to differentiate those rules for students. And again, we have these games to match all of the phonograms in our curriculum. So if you are a part of the curriculum and you want to get into that games bundle, these will be in there. And you can absolutely use this game in your lessons. They've got directions for each of the different games. So let us know if you have any questions, and we look forward to hearing all about your intervention. Bye, everybody.